You are the cosmic author and architect of your life. Don't wait around for someone else to find a part for you. Design your plot for your shine. Write your story. Write down the arc of your life's narrative for yourself in control as the main protagonist. Include the people you have helped and had helped you in your story, as this generates gratitude and well-being. Make as many rewrites as you like. When you open up to perception of the past, it gives a new spin. You also open up possibilities for a projected future. You also open up the possibilities for more than you can ever imagine. It is no surprise that active imagination is essential to some great revisions and techniques. Your brain doesn't know the difference between the story you really visualize and what you have actually seen and done. You need to imagine something first before you could bring it to reality. So look through the lens of possibility and don't hold back.
This is a revolutionary change for a greater faith. In our previous classes, we focused on affirmation, evolution, and the 12 universal laws. But today, I'll be moving forward with the breakdown of what I believe in, of what faith I hold strongest compared to any other belief I took the chance on. This is what I seek the strongest faith towards, because you are the will of how your life goes. For this life is nothing but a lesson towards a greater evolution. Believe it or not, we are learning things regardless if we decide to take a positive path or a negative path. It's all still a lesson. I have no right to judge you. But for when this path is done, you'll be judged for how the next will go. But not to change the subject, back to the lesson. Revolutionary change towards the stronger faith, KEMETIC spirituality. KEMETIC spirituality holds the belief that ancient Egyptian gods are manifestations of a supreme being known as Netjer, divine power. KEMETIcism recognizes the existence of every god, Netjer, but focuses on Egyptian gods known as Ma'at, Bastet, Anubis, Sekhmet, or Thoth, among other gods. This is not a single religion, but rather a collection of religious beliefs that vary from person to person. Many may adopt beliefs to fit their spiritual path, but it is not an organized religion. And no one has the authority to speak for all who follow or its followers. In times, it may be difficult to learn about this spirituality because different people may have different interpretations or opinions on how they choose to go. It's all based on your path that you choose to take. There's no right or wrong. But you have common sense to know what's the right way of going about things and what's the wrong. The KEMETIC community has been significant in shaping modern practices. Every belief takes part of what this belief follows. A way to connect with others who share similar spiritual inclinations or social pursuits. Because as you know, this world is ran on a system that separates us. Whether it's views, opinions, ideals, and we give them that control. Why? We have the power to take back our control, but we have to come together. We have to all reach a similar state of mind to want to evolve, to be better, and not be controlled by this failed system. Don't choose to settle. Be better than that. The 7 basic principles of Kemetic spirituality. Kemetic spirituality is a belief based on order in the universe. Understanding and living by the 7 core principles: order, balance, justice, truth, creation, destruction, and renewal. My opinion that's connected to this: we all should want our own self-knowledge of knowing that we should be purified, have a healthy diet, and practice virtue. We need food for the soul, which is meditation, food for the body, which is vegetarianism, and food for the mind, which is wisdom. This is all a balance that maintains our self-knowledge to keep us balanced. Go back to the 7 principles. Order. Order exists in the natural and spiritual world, where it is decided, where there is a decided hierarchy of gods and goddesses essential for creating and maintaining balance in the universe. It is the source of all life. It gives life meaning and substance as part of its purpose. The same how we have for every government of the world, or whoever we choose to take control of our lives. There's an order, a structure to balance us out, because without it, as we all would agree, this world would be chaotic. Balance. Balance is the 2nd principle. It is the balance in one's life, living by the natural rhythms of this world, maintaining equilibrium in one's life. Find balance between work and play, order and chaos, the spiritual and the physical. Too much of one thing can upset the structure and create disharmony. Whether it's in your life, whether it's around you, or whether it's in your mind. Mind, body, and soul is something that we should treasure and nurture. out of respect for yourself. Justice. Justice is the third principle. It represents the living ethically. It represents living ethically and treating others fairly. The ideal fairness and equality, that everyone should be treated equally before the gods, often manifest in society with laws designed to ensure justice for all. I shouldn't have to say this, but the world we live in now, they seem to have their own opinion on justice. Because some things may be justified, but other things that need to be justified aren't. I could go on and on and on about the detailed situations and cases of life that occurred when justice hasn't been shown in this world today. But we all know what the true definition of justice is. I would rather see in this reality than to accept what another think justice is. Next is truth. Truth is the fourth principle to create a life of integrity and harmony by being honest with ourselves and others, to see things as they are without distortion or denial, willing to be authentic, the willingness of being authentic by our true nature. Unfortunately, a lot lack the capability of living an authentic life, the truth. But you will not be right by your soul if you do not follow an authentic path. Live a life of truth. As I'm not perfect myself, but I try to practice what I preach. Every day, no matter what. Doesn't matter how hard things get, how frustrating it may be. Practice these things in your life. None of us are perfect, but we can aim to be better. That's the purpose of these lessons. To give us curriculum, a pathway to becoming better. Not only for the world, but for ourselves, because we have to become better for ourselves first before we can change the world. Creation. Creation is the fifth principle based upon being creative and using resources wisely. It's how we view the world and the appreciation of responsibility and taking care of what the gods gave us, including the ability to create, strive to use these resources wisely, to honor them. Destruction. Do not misunderstand. this meaning for it is used in a greater path, a greater light, if you would say. Destruction is the sixth principle. It is discarding the things that are no longer useful to be able to create new resources. It is change that allows growth and evolution. Destruction can be difficult to accept, but it is necessary to move forward. Renewal. Renewal is the seventh principle. It is the means that we must constantly grow, evolve to improve ourselves, our relationships, and others. Expand your knowledge, your physical health, and your well-being. Reduce your stress and work to improve your spiritual nature by meditating, exercising, and connecting with the divine. KEMETICs believe in a living harmony of a natural world, following the principles of Ma. Ma is the concept of what is right, or the way things should be. It is the order and the balance that everything has a place in the universe. KEMETIC meditation. This is just a demonstration for those who don't know how to meditate, but look for a better way of accepting meditation and not just treating it as something else. KEMETIC meditation, it can be similar to any other form of meditation, but no one's form of meditation is wrong. If you feel more comfortable with the way you do it, then do it that way. As long as you find what you seek. KEMETIC meditation is the mindfulness, connecting with the divine within and without. One must sit comfortably, closing the eyes while taking a few deep breaths. Centering yourself while imagining a bright light shining from above. Filled with peace and serenity. Allowing yourself to become focused on only your breath and creating everything else as a white noise. When the mind wanders, return it gently with that light. Once you are done with this meditation, give thanks for your experience and keep track of each attempt towards insight or revelation. keep track of what you feel you've experienced or changed mentally. It is almost impossible for you not to feel a sense of calmness. As you know, no matter what form of meditation you participate in, you're always granted a sense of relaxation throughout the body and mind. Even if you feel you have not reached a certain level, there is no certain level. You create that level. But outside distraction, outside the corruptions, will only deplete that level. You have to ignore everything around you and completely relax. This is not something that you're forced to do. Like I've said earlier, it's all based upon the will. You have to choose. There's more to be learned. But as you know, there is no one, no man, no person that can tell you how to believe in something. At the end of the day, you have to believe in you. You are God. Until you choose to accept that, I can't tell you how far you'll go. Don't take that as something negative. Because you're more than what others may knock you down to be. This is all a choice. These Egyptian gods, they may not have been perfect, but to their followers, they were everything. Because they granted them the knowledge to advance themselves to reach a divine. And their followers granted them gifts, fresh fruits, vegetables, things of that nature, etc., etc. They gifted them an appreciation for granting them greater knowledge to advance themselves into becoming better people. They would not accept you if you chose not to accept yourself. You have to learn to grow, appreciate, love. From my personal view, I respect that so much because They gave him a reason to want to be better. That's why they were gifted and treated as such. Like I said, there's always order. There's always someone that's going to be higher than who you think the higher is. But at the end of the day, you have to accept that you are higher. But you have to choose to make yourself to be that way. You have to choose to become better, choose to become greater. And everything around you will follow that same path. Obviously, you can't make nobody do anything. You can't make no one do anything. Everybody has their own will, their own choice. Like I said, life is nothing but a lesson. But all I want you to do for yourself is to believe in yourself. Seek something that's going to keep you going. I accept all, no matter what you choose to follow, no matter what you choose to believe. That's the good thing about these gods, these Egyptian gods. They won't judge you. We all have our own opinions, our own views, our own perspectives on life. As long as you go about it in the right way. That's all I look for. Once we choose to become better ourselves, then we'll realize that we have to unite. We'll realize that there are more things in this universe unfathomable things that we can't even comprehend. Everything you see now, everything you live now, is about a small part of what you can see, of what you can learn, or what you can experience. There's a never-ending knowledge. I'll never stop seeking that knowledge. And until my dying days, I'll forever keep trying to not only make myself better, but everyone around me. Like I said, I can't force you. It has to be a willpower to make yourself move. Appreciate things that are already there. Everything that you know, everything that you will know, it's already there. Become aware and open your eyes. I look forward to my next lesson. I'll see you then.